Hey, what's up, folks? It's time for what do we call this thing again? I done forgot. It's been so long since we done one. What is it called? Producer, send me help. Send me. I need help. What is this thing called?
Roundtable Rumble. And by the way, you got a awesome theme song. By the way, who sings that theme song? And how, man, that song's awesome. By the way,
I'll be honest with you. What happened was, a buddy of mine made that entrance video, and he had bought the rights to that music, and I want to say it's like his cousin or something.
that song is like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I like
It reminds me
that.
of the old school. Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, and so it's myself, the Saint. My buddy Metal Geek is here tonight, and we got another guest, but he doesn't have camera for us, but we got audio. Welcome, the host of The Bottom Line, Luke. What's happening, man?
Not much. How about y'all?
Oh, sitting here and trying to get everything going for this show. You know how it is.
Yes, I do.
Yep. How long you been podcasting?
Well, I started The Bottom Line about 5 months ago, and it's kind of been a crazy ride since there.
Oh, I'm sure. We've talked about it a handful of times. But, man, are you ready to talk about WrestleMania weekend?
Yes, I am. I'm excited.
Geek, what about you?
I'm excited, but I was supposed to be at WrestleMania weekend, and I'm just still so bummed about it. You know?
Right?
Yeah, I was supposed to be a part of that weekend, and now, but I mean, I guess I'll get to watch it on my TV, so I guess that's pretty cool too. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm grateful to sit at home and watch it because, I don't have to pay $8 for a hot flat beer or $12 for a single slice of pizza that they got from Little Caesars.
Oh my god, dude, Ron, you need to come to New York, man. You know?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You need to come to New York. You need to try the pizza, and you need to try the bagels, and then you'll be like, man, I'm never going back there again. I'm staying in New York. I love these pizza and bagels, man. You know? Because that's what New York is known for right there.
New York's also known for really high taxes and idiotic laws. You have turned me completely off entirely. So
I mean, those taxes are not good. But that's the one thing we regret. When we gotta make podcasting great again. That's what we gotta do.
Oh,
right?
well, you can make podcasting great again, but you can't save that state. Sorry. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that mess. We can talk about that on another time. Maybe your show. Maybe we'll talk politics on your show. We're not doing that.
I don't talk politics on a good day. So there you go. You know?
Oh, that's awful. Listen. So NXT Stand and Deliver is coming up. I've got 4 matches that we could talk about. We got Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. Reality is Carmelo's already been called up. Carmelo's not taking the win here.
Trick's been called up too.
Really?
Yeah, he made his appearance at the SmackDown before the Royal Rumble on SmackDown to help. I believe you don't remember that or no?
Well, Carmelo was even involved in like small feuds or beginning feuds already. Trick was just there.
But he helped him out. He helped him out onto that SmackDown and got a huge reaction.
Right. I don't think Trick is fully called up yet.
Oh, it's not like a full time. No, it's just part time, right? Kind of like what they did with Kevin Owens, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. And Sammy, as a matter of fact, I believe they did the same thing with Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like I say, I'm sticking with Trick Williams winning that one. Who you got?
Who do I got? Oh, man. I'm gonna go Trick on this one because, like you said, I think Carmelo's already got called up. He doesn't need much right now, so he needs to pass that torch over. But here's the thing about this match right now: they announced this as the main event of Stand and Deliver.
Odd.
It is odd because there is no title on the line in this match, and there's no title on the line, so that must mean that Triple H or Shawn or whoever has a full trust that this is a high quality main event match, because not only is this is WrestleMania weekend as well, so they must have some big plans for that match.
My opinion, unless it's got some crazy ending, this needs to open Mania.
But it already was
Or it needs
announced.
to open the show.
It already announced as the main event.
Well, it is what it is. Luke, what are you thinking on this one?
You still there?
If I'm to be honest, I believe Melo had his time. He's done everything that could be done at NXT. That's why he's going up, and that's why Trick should win.
Oh,
I think that's all I've got on him is he's built enough to where he's won the North American title, and he could win the NXT title next if he stays in there. Beating Melo will only build his status.
right. Definitely. Let's see here. We've got some comments coming in, and then we'll hit the next match. The Games of Glory Days. Geek is awesome. What's happening? Brian Scott, good evening. What's up, Brian? Missy, hello, how are you? And she says Cody Rhodes is winning. I will get to that later. Trick Williams for the win. Missy said yes. And I am Cynic said, what's up, Luke?
What's up, Cynic?
And then wrestling. What's up, Mater? How you doing tonight? So we all universally pick Trick Williams for that.
Definitely.
NXT champion Ilya Dragunov defends against Tony D.
That's a clear winner on that one.
Go ahead, clear winner. Tell me.
Ilya.
Why?
Okay. Ilya has beat so many, I'm sorry to say this, better competitors than Tony.
Okay.
Because Tony has went from a tag wrestler and has maybe had like 15 singles matches. He hasn't built up enough to wrestle Ilya, but he's got it. So I don't think he's going to win it.
I don't think he's winning either.
Okay. So I'm gonna be devil's advocate on this one, and I'm going Tony D. Because Ilya's gonna get called up next.
I don't think Ilya's going to get called up for a while.
Nope. According to the reports I'm reading, and this is reports, ratings, segments, things like that. Some of the highest rated segments on NXT are Ilya Dragunov. The same aura that surrounds Ilya Dragunov is the same aura that surrounds Gunther. And guess what a draw is right now? Gunther. Gunther's a big draw. Ilya's going to be a big draw. And Missy pointed out right here, huge thing. He's the only one to beat Gunther. Right. He beat Gunther in NXT UK. I want the third one. I want Ilya Gunther 3. Those were good stuff. Preston chimed in, said, Luke, what's up? And D'Angelo, what's happening, man? How are you? So I'm gonna go Tony D on this. Y'all can have Ilya Dragunov winning. I'll take Tony D.
I said I don't think
Okay.
Tony's winning this one.
Okay, that's fair. The NXT Women's title on the line: Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez.
I say Roxy's gonna win this one back.
Ooh, okay.
I say Roxy's winning this one.
Me too. Because she lost it because she got injured, right?
I don't know how that all went down because
I have
she
no
wasn't
idea either.
injured. She wasn't injured and lost it. But I think everybody got Pop Rocks winning this one. Roxanne Perez for the winning here. There's nothing more to say about it. It's not that Lyra Valkyria isn't a decent competitor. It's that right now they got to do something to put an aura or an allure to this title. Because in my opinion, right now the NXT Women's title is lacking, and it's not lacking because these women aren't awesome. They are fantastic competitors. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is there's no real hard story and no real hard draw. It's not like back in the day when we had, Paige and Bailey and Sasha and Charlotte in there going after it. You know what I mean? Now you've
Yeah.
had Tiffany Stratton. That was something. You've had that. She did awesome with the belt. You even had Becky Lynch come in. You even had Mandy Rose on the run of her career, and if she never wrestles again, that'll be the greatest wrestling time she ever had in her career. Those women are one thing. They all drew money. Right now, I'm looking at Lyra Valkyria, and I don't care. She's a great. I just don't care. I'm not
Here's the
invested.
thing. Here's the thing. I think AEW has a fantastic women's roster, but I'm going to play, like you said, play a devil's advocate. They need to know how to push them. They've got the best women's roster right now.
Who?
AEW.
We're not talking about AEW. We're
Yeah, but
talking about
here's
NXT with
here's the
Lyra
thing.
Valkyria and Roxanne Perez.
I know, but here's the thing: if all those wrestlers went to NXT, is what I'm trying to say, they'd be superstars in an instant.
Tony Storm wasn't a superstar. I'll give you that. I will give you that Mercedes was a superstar and Paige was a superstar, but it's also who you dance with at these things. Because
I'm
if
talking
you
Britt Baker
watch,
too. Britt Baker.
Britt Baker's a good one. I'll give her credit. I think God, Layla Hirsch, legit Layla Hirsch, was solid. Wasn't she champ for a bit?
Billy Starks is another one that could definitely be a top name in NXT. No,
And then,
you know,
definitely Julia Hart. NXT Julia Hart, yes.
you don't think Billy Stark?
I don't know how far she can go. Like I can see her going to NXT, but I can't see her going much beyond. That's kind of like, oh man, what's that? Zaya Brookside. Love her. Loved her. Still can't see her doing much beyond this. Chris Stratlander, she's got the ability. Chris
Willow's
Stratlander.
another one. Willow's another one right there.
Moving on.
All right. But the point I'm trying to make is, if they were in NXT, they'd be superstars. Is what I'm trying to say.
I don't think so. Some of the non-superstar people that weren't already superstars maybe would be fantastic, but you have to look at the WWE is also not just building NXT to draw there. They're building to build the next draw for the next generation of talent.
Mm.
And when I look at Lyra Valkyria, I don't care. I care more about Roxanne Perez. I'm more invested in Roxanne Perez. But the thing of it is, I still don't like this match doesn't have Lyra doesn't do anything for me to make me want to see this match. Is what I'm getting at. I guess it's the long run.
Fair enough. All
right. And we also have a North American Championship match. Obafemi, Dijak, and Josh Briggs. What drugs was the writer on when they came up with this?
No idea.
Dijak's winning this one.
I don't see it. I don't know why.
Dijak's a fantastic worker.
Oh, I agree. Dijak needs a win is in the comments. Brew Capone said, "What's up?" Brian Scott said,
"Somebody agrees with me in the comments." There we go. You know what I mean?
Dijak needs a win is what he said, and look, I don't disagree with that. I think that they moved the wrong guy forward back when they moved Matt Riddle forward instead of moving Dijak forward. Yes. I'm talking way back. I've always liked Dijakovic. But when they brought him in with that other cat and they were doing that weirdo gimmick,
Oh, Mace. Mace was
yes,
Mace.
dude, that guy was a stud. He didn't need a stupid gimmick.
No,
That guy could have stood toe to toe with Brock. I'm not saying he would have survived. I'm saying he could have
Leo
stood there.
Madden?
Yes,
Yeah.
that guy was huge.
Yes. Yes, he was.
what were the other jackass names in this one? Like, what did we have? We had Slapface, whatever it was. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that. It was like Slapface, Mace, and T-Bar. Stupid.
That was the worst gimmick anyone could have get. That should get a Razzie right there for a terrible gimmick.
I don't know what people are thinking, but then again, it's not my company, and I don't know.
I think the company's in a better place now with that Hunter's in charge.
Oh, I agree entirely. And if you have not listened to the CM Punk interview, I'm not even an Ariel, however you pronounce that dude's
I
name.
listened bits and pieces of
Hawani.
it.
Oh no, I listened the entire thing straight through. I was driving and stuck in traffic on my way home. And let me tell you, I don't like that guy. That was the best interview I've ever heard from him. I'm man enough to admit when, hey man, you did a good job, even if I don't like you. I'm one of those type of people. Now you won't hear me say that about Dave Meltzer, but you'll hear me say it about that guy.
But yeah, Hawani hit the hard hitting questions no interviewer would probably want to even ask.
Well, so here's the thing. You wouldn't want to ask them if you don't
Know them.
right. And he knew Punk anyway.
Yeah.
They have known each other.
It's easier to ask hard questions if you've known the dude longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So here's the other thought to this. If you're being paid for an interview, which God knows nobody does anything for free anymore, especially somebody the level of CM Punk, and the MMA Hour or whatever show that is got just stupid ratings for that show. It's already had like 300,000, 400,000 viewers. And the guy's got 1.7 million followers or some crap subscribers. It's stupid. So, with all that being said, Punk got paid for that.
Yeah.
You can interview me and ask me about my divorce and everything else. I don't care. Pay me. Like, that's legit. I don't care. Ask me about something stupid. Ask me about how I got hurt. Ask me whatever. This is what we're here for. Pay me and get out of my way. Now, if it's something you can't talk about and he references an NDA in there, hey, hallelujah. That's all good.
There was times where Ariel would ask him questions and he'd shake his head.
Can't talk about this. It's
We
not
can't
that
talk-
I don't
yeah.
want to. It's I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's legal. Not allowed to do
Yeah.
it. Oh, I
Yeah.
know. Like I say, I was driving. I didn't watch it. But anyway, comment came in. Dijek's been kind of under the radar for so long. He needs something to propel him, or they need to drop him. I mean,
Everyone's agreeing with me on this one right now. He
I
needs
like-
to win.
I would be okay with Dijak winning it, but it's gonna have to be Dijak beating Josh Briggs. It can't be Obafemi that loses. You see what I'm saying? Obafemi can't lose. Josh Briggs has to take the pin.
So, is it because they have big plans for him?
No,
really?
it's because he's already built like a monster. You can't have him lose like a chump. Luke, was that you getting ready to say something?
Yes. He beat the NXT challenge thingy, whatever that was. He won the big old tournament. He won the belt. They're building him up. He's going to be a big old monster. He's not going to lose against Dijak and Josh Briggs.
So do you have
So
Dijak
Briggs
winning?
takes the pin in my book.
Okay,
If
Briggs takes
Dijak wins, Briggs takes the pin.
There you go. I like that too. That's what I said. Of course, I liked it, but I don't think Dijak takes the pinfall, even if he does lose. Either way, it's Josh Briggs taking the loss. That could be the story that they're going for too. That could be exactly what they're going for because Dijak versus Oba would be a good feud.
Yeah.
Like the "you didn't beat me" feud thing.
Yes, and it could be a good feud because both of those guys are solid. You know, they're solid big guys.
But yeah, I have Dijak winning this one. So
What about you? Who do you got winning, Luke?
Either Oba. I think Oba. I gotta go with Oba.
You got to go with Oba. Okay. All right. And I just for shiggles, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Oba retains. Actually, I don't see the need in them taking the title off of Dijak. I like the idea, and I want to see Dijak keep going. I just don't see them taking the title off of Oba already. And I won't get to watch this show because I think I'll be on the road. But I'll probably catch the beginning of Mania in my car or something while I'm driving back. I gotta go work a show this weekend and
they work
North
shows at
Carolina.
WrestleMania weekend. That's crazy.
yes, I know.
I mean, I can understand if it's in the same area, but to work a show on the same day as WrestleMania weekend is absolutely insane.
A lot of places do it. I mean, look, it's a different, like, especially in the indies, man. It's way different. It's way different. Yes, yes, yes. It is XWW's
Unless you
Battle of the
got
Belts. It's a
unless
huge show. This is a pretty big show, dude.
unless you got a huge loyal fan base. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like they'll come in the rain, they'll come in the snow, whatever. They need this show. You know what I mean? And
oh,
they don't care what else is on TV. That's what I'm saying by a loyal fan base.
that trust me, they have that. They have
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
They pack a bar in like they're sardines.
During WrestleMania, even or any of the big pay-per-views.
I mean, most of their shows are Friday night.
Yeah.
So
But I'm saying, but you said they're running WrestleMania the actual day.
Saturday. They're doing it Saturday at 4:00 in the afternoon. So it's early enough. It misses NXT, and it should be done right around time for Mania to start.
That's okay then. If it at least it misses NXT, but you know what? I mean, it's not the same time as WrestleMania because everyone's gonna be home for WrestleMania. So
Oh no, I'll be on the road, but I'll have my phone playing it while I'm driving.
yeah,
And I won't watch it. My kid will, but I'll be listening to it through the radio.
yeah.
That's what we did with the Royal Rumble. Anyway, let's get into this WrestleMania card, guys. Because
I'm sorry. I'm such a distraction. You know what I mean?
You're good. You're good. I'm gonna start from the bottom, working my way to the top on this one because we all know what the top of the line is. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, 6-man tag, Philadelphia street fight.
This is for WrestleMania now, right?
Yeah, this is WrestleMania.
All right. 6-man tag.
Lashley and the Profits versus Final Testament.
This is a tough one because some people say Montez may turn heel, which people want. People want to see Ricochet versus Montez in a match for some reason. So I don't see the Street Profits turning heel. I don't see Montez turning heel, but I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits on this one.
What do you think, Luke?
A 6-way tag?
Yeah.
I'll probably go New Catch Republic.
What?
You're talking about the 6-way tag, right? The 6-way ladder match.
6-man tag. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament.
Where's that at? If I missed something, I missed it because I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a match that's Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament.
Oh, definitely the Profits and Lashley.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's who I was going to go with anyway.
We all agree.
Yep.
Sorry. I was looking at the card I have on my phone and I did not see it. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Brian Scott says Final Testament for the win. Lashley doesn't need a crew, and the Profits need to be split up. They've had their time as a team. I just don't know if it's a good thing to do that on Mania. I'm not against what he's saying. I just don't think Mania is the right time to do that. It's either that or have them challenge for the belts and then lose, and then the dissension, and then the heel turn. That works better than that. Than this. A 6-man, and yeah, I don't know. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio.
Is this another heel turn?
Ray and Dragon. It's got to be.
Ray and Dragon.
Yep, I'm going Rey and Dragon as well. I don't see the need in Santos and Dom winning at Mania. It makes no sense. Unless Carlito turns on Rey Mysterio for not picking him when he's standing in the ring with him.
That could be a possibility right there.
Yep. LA Knight and AJ Styles. This is going to be good.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Like
But,
we haven't already seen it before.
TNA, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, they're going to have, if they have time, they're going to put on a good match.
Who do you got winning?
Oh, who do I have winning? The heart says to say LA Knight, but I have this gut feeling they're going to put AJ Styles.
Okay.
Because AJ Styles is established world champion, you know what I mean? In WWE. So I'm just going to go with AJ Styles on this one.
Okay. That's fair. Luke, what you got?
Kind of like him, I want to say LA Knight because I think that WWE wants to give him his first win at WrestleMania. But I'm also in the part of AJ Styles has won multiple titles at WrestleMania, and he's come back on kind of a mean streak and a run. So I'm going with AJ.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with LA Knight, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the Peaches aren't here tonight to be all AJ. Because if the Peaches were here, the hometown homeboys got their vote. Well, AJ Styles doesn't need a WrestleMania win this year. LA Knight can use that.
It's going to be bigger when he wins a title, though.
It is.
That's why I don't think that's why he's winning at WrestleMania.
Okay. Undisputed Tag Team Championship 6-pack Tag Team Ladder Match. Holy crap.
Guess you guys already have my answer because I got confused earlier.
What did you say?
The New Catch Republic as Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
I do like that team.
Because they got so close at what was it, Elimination Chamber? If it wasn't for Dom.
Well, everybody's gotten close if it wasn't for Dom or Rhea. Mainly
How
Dom.
cool would it be if we got the whole like we got extra members in that match, like the triple threat tag ladder at WrestleMania with the Hardys, the Dudleys, and all them?
I really don't want it.
What do you mean?
You think it says that Hardys and the Dudleys are probably going to get added to that match?
No, I would say, wouldn't it be cool if we get to see all the extra members come in? Like you see Logan Paul interfere for A-Town Down Under. Dom interfere for Judgment Day. All them, like that match happened with Rhino, Spike, and Lita.
Oh, I get
Yes. Yeah. Well, so who you got for Regeneration X? I still die hearing that Regeneration X because R-Truth is just killing me.
They got each other. They got each other.
Okay.
There's definitely somebody. Carmella. Yeah, Carmella will come back and help out R-Truth. Because they were gold when they did that whole thing.
Okay.
but
I
who
don't
do you
think
have
she's
winning,
ready
guy?
yet. He has New Catch Republic, which is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Who do you got?
You're pointing the other way. Wait.
I'm pointing at you.
I know you're
Who do
pointing
you got?
this way. Yeah, all right. So who do I got? I got depends on if the rumors are true and the Dudley Boys and the Hardys are in this match. If they're not in the match, I'm gonna go R-Truth and Miz to
Okay.
finish that story right there. That R-Truth's gonna get a win at WrestleMania.
I would love for R-Truth to get his Mania moment, and I would love for this to be it. And I have tried to convince myself that this is it, that it's going to happen. And I keep coming back to DIY winning this. Don't ask me. I don't know why, but I keep having DIY win this.
I feel they're so much better together than they were apart. Like, I mean, I enjoyed the Ciampa and Gargano feud, and that was epic. But when they were just single stars, they kind of drifted away. You know what I mean? They weren't using them or nothing. They use them so much more when they're together.
I mean, the tag team thing helps out Ciampa and more
Yeah.
so than Gargano, in my opinion, and that's because
Ciampa's
Ciampa,
injured.
yes,
Is
Yeah.
broken. Basically, he's broken.
yeah.
He's got so many injuries.
I mean, he's recovered well. He looks like $1 million. I'm like I say, I'm a huge fan of the guy. The guy is so, um,
Talented.
just so talented and so, just such a great wrestler. His story is amazing. God, I loved his story. And his story and all that mess was coming out right when I got hurt too in my neck. And it was just like, when he was like, yeah, I couldn't feel my hand, but it was just this hand and it was just these fingers and this and this. Like everything he was telling me, I'm sitting here like, oh my God, do I need neck fusion surgery? What is going on? Like that was my reality. So it just struck a chord. So I've always had a lot of respect for that guy. Well, wasn't in charge, then probably a Vince choice for them to go their separate ways. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Can we list our answers after the show, see how many we got right? Yeah, we can do that. We'll figure out a way to do that after the show. Cliff, what's happening, Cliff? And yes, Mela is money. 12 guys in a ladder match is too many. This is funny. R-Truth throws half the guys over the top rope thinking he's in a Royal Rumble.
And then he climbs the ladder.
Yep. AJ's going to win, but I'd like LA Knight. AJ, but you see this being a feud. There's a lot of factions involved. All right, now we're caught up. Let's see here. This one is always fun. Brother versus brother. We got Jimmy and Jay. Luke, you tell me first. Who's winning this match?
It's a toss up. If I'm gonna be honest, it's a toss up.
It's an Uso.
It could go either way. It could go either way because you don't know if Solo's gonna get involved secretly or what. So I
Right.
gotta say Jay. Gotta say
Yes,
Jay.
AJ. Okay. Geek, what about you?
This is the WrestleMania 10. You got 10, 20, 30, and 40. The brother versus brother right here. I'm going to have to play devil's advocate again and say Jimmy.
Nope. I'm definitely going with Jay winning this one.
Mhm.
So you got devil's advocate this time. You saying Jimmy. Look at this. CTA chiming in. Chris Thunder Anderson, what's happening? Brandon Lamb definitely has to be main event Jay Uso. I gotta go with Jay Uso, man. There's a lot of us going with Jay.
I'm outnumbered, I guess. Right?
You're good. You're good. This one's going to be interesting because this is gonna make a lot of people really think. I think that this is going to be an awesome matchup, and that is the international champion Gunther defending against Sami Zayn.
International. You mean intercontinental?
I said international. Oh my
Yeah,
bad. Intercontinental.
That's intercontinental. But this match, I think, is going to be really, really good. And it might surprise a lot of people, because of how good Sammy is and how good Gunther is. Should I just say my answer, or are you going to go first?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think Gunther retains this one. Another sad story for Sami Zayn.
Wow.
Another upset for him. As much as I love Sami Zayn, man, and they should do more with him, I think he does better as the underdog, and he needs to lose this one.
Okay.
And if he does lose this one, I think Chad screws him.
Oh, like a little turn because he had the
He had the
montage last night.
That vignette last night.
he teased it. He teased it too. He teased it.
The vignette last night told me everything I needed to know. That told me that Sami Zayn is winning.
Yeah, I think that too. I think that he's going to try to come up there to mess up Sammy, and Sammy's going to duck or something and hit Gunther, and it's going to knock out everything. Because I think Gunther is ready for a world title shot, or to go after Seth, or whoever the winner of that match is. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I think definitely Gunther's ready for that, so he's about to drop the Intercontinental title.
Well, comments over here. Jimmy winning. Owen beat Brett. He needs something. He's just in the shadows. Okay, Brian, I like that. That's one of the better. That's one of the better explanations for that happening. Not just, hey, I'm going to be devil's advocate. Jimmy's winning. That's Zayn isn't winning. Okay, has Luke blowed your mind yet? He's talked a lot further ahead than I expected. As far as Luke, I know you're a teenager.
The answer is no.
No, listen to me. I know you're a teenager, but I need you to understand me very clearly when I say this. You don't talk like a teenager when you're talking about this. You have thought 8 moves ahead on the chessboard. And I know why. I fully understand why you do that. So you talk like somebody who's been in this forever because you have been in this forever. So you surprise me with the way you think. I'll put it that way. And it's a good thing. That's a compliment. Let's see. Brian Scott said, Zayn, crowd needs a happy, feel good moment. See, I like that because they might feel good when Lil Wayne's singing. I don't know. It might smell like a skunk in Philly. I don't know.
Hey, that might be my bathroom break right there. When Lil Wayne's performing.
God. Zayn is going to go down one way or the other one. This one. Billy Slash. Okay. I don't know, man. I got Zayn winning this.
You got Zayn?
Yeah, I got Zayn winning. And I partially agree with Luke saying that Gunther's ready for the heavyweight. I don't think he's ready to hold the heavyweight, but I feel like he's a credible contender for anybody that is a champion.
He's ready to chase it.
Him and Priest would be fun. Him and Drew would be fun.
Oh man, him and Drew would be awesome.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. They pretty much no, because it was Drew and Sheamus and him.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I was praying Sheamus was going to be ready. I was praying Sheamus was going to be off injury and could come back, get this dub, get that belt, and have that like ultimate Grand Slam thing.
To be honest, I say this much about Sheamus. Sheamus could be on the Indies. That's how good he is.
What?
Well, if you know what I mean by that, like he could hang with a lot of these indie guys.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean. I'm not trying to say that because like Sheamus is so. I'm saying he's good. You know what I mean.
He is, but Sheamus is old, my friend.
But he could hang. The match with
He can
Gunther.
still go.
That match with Gunther proved my point. It's like Sheamus could go, and he could go to the Indies and be awesome.
Right.
Kind of the same way as Cody went back to the Indies.
Well, Cody had something to prove. Sheamus doesn't need to prove anything.
Mhm.
All right, so we've all called that one. Triple threat match for the United States title. Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens.
Randy's not winning this. Logan Paul is going to retain this one.
Is he?
Logan Paul is their guy. I don't see him losing it, especially in a triple threat. I see someone like beating him in a singles match. That's what I see.
I wanted to see Ricochet beat him for the title.
It can still happen.
At Mania. That would be next year, and I'm not waiting that long because nobody wants to see Logan Paul on TV that much.
Well, you don't
I
want
do.
another tribal chief.
I like Logan Paul. I think as a YouTube star, he's doing really, really good as a wrestler.
All right, Luke, what were you saying?
You don't want another tribal chief. Kidding, but definitely Logan. Definitely Logan, because Logan has so many shenanigans up his sleeve. He's got the brass knuckles. He's got Grayson and Austin, and he's got chaos on the bottle like he did last year. Probably.
He had Ryan Trahan at the Royal Rumble as well. I think Mr. Beast shows up at WrestleMania.
Oh God, what is wrong with people? I don't see. That's this new not, and this isn't me trying to sound like old or anything, but that's the new generation of why TikTok are we doing dumb stuff. If you wanted proof that this is a TikTok generation and world, WWE Speed 3 minutes or less for a match on Twitter, and they're going to have their own title.
What?
Yep. WWE Speed will be on X.
Should have been on Instagram. Or
Why?
YouTube Shorts or something.
Well, I mean, X, I guess, bought the rights. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. But you got Logan Paul. You got Logan Paul.
Who do you got?
I think the Commode's going to win on that one. I don't know. There's no reason for Randy Orton to win. I don't know why he's in the match. I guess they wanted to put him on Mania.
The reason he's in it because he got punched in the Elimination Chamber. That's what cost him the chamber. Remember?
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Kevin Owens is still feuding with Logan Paul. That's why he's in this match.
Then, God, there is no good winner here. I would prefer Kevin Owens to win because I like Kevin Owens. But Jesus, who's your fall guy? Who takes the loss in this? If Logan wins, who's taking the loss? No. Who's taking the L? Who's taking the pin?
Like you said, I think it's going to be shenanigans in this match. You could do shenanigans and still,
Well, triple
like
threat rules.
Mr.
There
Beast,
is no
Mr. Beast come out or something. You know
triple
what
threat
I mean?
rules. There is no DQ in a triple threat match.
Exactly.
That's why there's shenanigans going on.
Logan Paul retains. God, that hurt to say. I need to go throw up in the bathroom.
You don't like him? Come on, man.
No, I don't like this YouTube or TikTok generation. Period. I don't.
He's trained by Sean.
He was trained by YouTube. And we know wrestlers that are like that who are trained by YouTube. And they suck. And they try to be promoters and run companies and they're idiots.
Really?
You
have guys like that?
Yeah. We really have guys like that. I've been paid by them. I know. I know they're morons. 100%.
But they're not trained by Shawn Michaels or Triple H or
no. They were trained by watching wrestling moves on YouTube, and they try to be a promoter. Dead serious. I'm not lying. I ain't naming names.
Yeah, but they're not trained by Shawn Michaels. They're not trained by Triple H. They're not trained.
That guy was trained by YouTube. He wasn't.
No,
really
I'm talking about Logan Paul.
Yeah, now he's trained by them.
Yeah.
When he first, I don't know, man. I'm not into it. I'm not into.
Out of all the YouTubers, I think Logan Paul is really that good, and he cares about what he does.
He's taking it a little bit more serious now.
That's what I mean.
Now that he's
that's
got
what I'm trying.
on him.
Well, that's
even before then.
I'm glad he's taking it seriously. Y'all say what you want. I think Bad Bunny did better.
Yes.
I think
I'm not wrong.
But Logan Paul also, the thing with him is that people hate him already. So he already has that heat. So that's all I'm saying. And it works. And then it could teach things like you could become a professional wrestler, like Sean taught him how to wrestle. So I think that's a good combination.
Yeah.
I know you hate my take on it. I know, but it's all right.
No, it's not that. I don't like Logan Paul. And that's all there is to it, is I don't like Logan Paul. So anyway, Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch.
They can't give it to Becky.
Really?
They can't. Rhea's on this just dominant role right now, and I just don't think they give it to Becky. I mean, but if I'm WWE, yeah, she's the one on top. But I just wouldn't want to do that. I would just keep it on Rhea.
Okay, I dig that. I dig your response.
Because there are so many more matches that they could have planned with Rhea.
There is, but how long do you expect that title reign to last?
I mean, you could still do Rhea and Jade.
Ew. No. Stop. No. If you tell me that Jade Cargill is ready for Rhea Ripley,
Then Rhea should keep it a little longer. She could keep it a little longer then.
You need to go and find the person you bought that baggie from and tell them, take it back. You want your money back because you need your brain cells back.
I think sorry.
No. Jade Cargill, future superstar. Agree. Jade Cargill, anywhere near a title picture in the next 6 to 9 months is stupid. stupid. We
Or they
knew
could-
that she did not need to be the champ, but she was on that other show. She did not have any dude. Half of her run at the other company, she shouldn't have even been on TV yet. And anybody who says anything other than that is trying to play bias and trying to be cool. I'm sorry. But we know, and when I say we, I'm talking about me and Luke. We know, I mean, I could probably name 4 to 6 women who are far better wrestlers who have good looks, gimmicks, the whole thing. They don't look like a Jade Cargill, no, but phenomenal wrestlers who could be on TV ready tomorrow. No, keep Jade away from that stuff.
or they could, or they could go with the original plan that they had, and when
Which is-
when Charlotte comes back, she could take the belt off Rhea.
No, we don't need another Charlotte debut and just take the belt off whoever holds it again. Because then everybody is sick and tired of Charlotte. Like half of the WWE universe is.
Well, what's your
Rhea
plan
loses
then?
it at
What's your
Mania.
plan? Who
I think
takes
Rhea
off
loses
Rhea?
at Mania. She keeps it. And I think that it travels on to where we go back to having one women's title to we start a storyline whoever wins between Io and Bailey and then unify that. Or there's Nia, because Nia still hasn't finished her storyline. Yeah,
No.
I'm not big on Nia, but that's all we got basically for championship material. Or Bianca.
Bianca, there we go. I can deal with that.
Liv
So
Morgan.
here's the thing. Yes, there are a lot of ladies who need to finish their story. There's a lot of Nia Jax needing to not be anywhere near a title ever again.
Amen.
There's a lot of Nia Jax shouldn't be in the locker room anymore. In my opinion, I can't stand Nia Jax. Never have liked her. Never will.
Nice person though.
No.
I met her in person, so
Well, that's cool. She can be a nice person. I don't. The personal opinions of somebody has nothing to do with it. I don't agree with one of the best in the world's political views. Doesn't mean I have anything against his in ring work. You know, what I'm saying? You got to draw the line somewhere. Business is business. Personal is personal. But if you want to look at everything, Raquel Rodriguez has a story. Liv Morgan has a story. Zoe Stark has a story.
there you go.
Bianca Belair has a story. Becky Lynch has a story. There's so many women that have stories for Rhea. You don't need it. This can happen. This can work. That's what I like about it. If Becky loses, that's fine. Or if Becky loses, that's fine. If Becky wins, that's also fine. There's still more story to go. Do I think she takes it? I don't necessarily like the idea of Becky challenging at Mania and losing because Becky doesn't deserve that. But Becky's already had her Mania moment. She's already won the main event of WrestleMania.
She won 2 belts at Mania. She's had her moment for.
She beat Ronda
last
Rousey and Charlotte.
Yes.
That was
her. That was her moment. She doesn't need it. So I'm gonna go with Rhea. Did we all
Same.
say Rhea?
I said Rhea.
Yeah, well, it's unanimous. It's Rhea. Now this one should be fun. I bet you this is going to cause a little controversy. Io Sky versus Bailey for the WWE Women's Title.
Bailey.
Bailey.
Damn it! We were all on the same page with this.
Why did I say? Why did I say Bailey? Just because Bailey has defended a title at WrestleMania. She's never won a title at WrestleMania.
Okay. There's that.
She needs that moment. So,
I think it's
and
the only logical step in the story. Why?
I say Bailey though.
I think everybody says Bailey. Let's see here. We had a bunch of comments, so I'm going to bring those in. Oh, let's see here. When I was talking about idiot promoters and workers, totally morons. Missy said, "Oh, you're preaching now," and real crybabies. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Uh, Chris was saying, "Do they not have bad wrestling in New York?" I'm sure they do. I just don't know too much about the New York wrestling scene.
They have a lot of good wrestling in New York.
Yeah, but they probably also have a lot of bad wrestling up there too. If there's good, there's bad, and like there's,
Mhm.
they know he got the pull with the crowd after hitting their Geeling. I'm not sure what this means, Willie Mead. I really am not sure what that means. Rhea retains. Becky's having one big match. She'll probably take a break after this. Okay. Missy said Rhea. Nia cost Becky to further that awful feud. Brandon, you bite your tongue. She's not ready for Rhea or Asuka. Jade is overhyped. Jade was not ready for WWE and definitely not for Rhea. Don't forget, Nia Jax wants to go to the retirement home. Bianca Belair is the one. That's my see. Bianca would be a good one. Baszler takes it from Rhea. That'd be good. Luke Childers, don't be messing with Charlotte. Oh Lord.
I'm just excited about Shayna versus Masha at WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
That
On
is
a
so
GCW
crazy.
show. On a GCW show. That is really crazy. And she was
It's
just on Raw last night.
it's way different. It's way out there.
And Masha fits her style too, which is crazy. You know?
Oh, and well, do you know she knows Barnett,
Yeah.
MMA background, Zoe Stark. Bianca and Rhea have feuded, haven't they? Yeah. They've had a
Not
feud.
not not for long, not over a belt. They feuded because they were the last two in the Rumble, and Bianca was like, "It was my spot," and they got mad at each other and did like 5 matches.
I thought they had I thought Bianca did challenge her in this run. Bianca has challenged her in this run. Most
Yes, she
definitely.
did. Now I think about it,
It was
yeah, she
early. It
did.
was earlier on.
Yeah, it was right after she won before the whole
They
big.
left Nia off the family tree.
Yep.
She is part of the family, isn't she?
I don't know, but technically, yes. That's what everybody says. She's related to The Rock and related to Roman, but she wasn't on that family tree image anywhere. I left her off of it too. Bailey,
Bailey.
Bailey, Bailey. Everybody went with Bailey. Nia isn't on a tree, dude. She fell off the tree and hit a few branches on the way down. I wasn't going to go that far, but I have absolutely zero interest in her. There's just a whole lot of nope when it comes to that. I'm surprised we all universally said Bailey. World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get fun with this.
I thought we were going for the tag match.
Oh yeah, well, you want to do a tag match first? Okay, tag match first.
Tag
Dwayne,
match.
the final boss, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins and Cody the American Nightmare Rhodes. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say this one right now. Cody is not winning that tag match. There's no way. No way. The Rock is going to get his WrestleMania moment again. Beat Cody. And not only is it going to be Cody, Drew McIntyre is the wild card in this match. And he's going to cause Seth.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just because they're wrestling the next night.
Yeah. But
They gotta set up something. So
I'm not going with any interference or thing. There's probably going to be, but I'm saying Rock and Roman.
I agree with you actually on this one. I mean, other than maybe Solo or whatever.
I know there's going to be interferences, but I'm just saying I know Rock and Roman are winning. There's definitely going to be interferences.
I love The Rock's new entrance. It is fantastic.
I love the Rock concert that he did a couple of weeks ago. I thought it was great. No,
it was fine. Last week was amazing.
That Monday, right? Last Monday.
Yes, last Monday. It was fantastic. I'm going with The Rock and Roman winning this. Undoubtedly. Definitely Rock and Roman.
It's a set for Bloodline Rules night 2.
Yep. Let's talk about night. Let's go ahead and get the Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre out of the way first.
True.
Okay.
Seth.
Ooh. Damian Priest.
Why I say Seth? Because he's going to get cashed in on.
Oh no, Drew's going to win and then get cashed on, which sets up their feud.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense though.
Oh, it doesn't. So Drew wasn't stopping Damian from cashing in for like 2 months.
Yes, and then the War Games thing where Drew bucked on Damian half the time.
That's
and
true.
He kept every time after War Games he kept trying to cash in. He threw the briefcase half across the stadium.
So we're gonna go heels against each other is what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Yes, that's fine. It's actually gonna make Drew the baby face, and then Drew will get the belt back, Money in the Bank ish. And then CM Punk will be back shortly thereafter. That we get Punk and Drew. Then we get Punk and Seth.
Raw. At WrestleMania probably next year.
Oh no. How about Cody versus The Rock at SummerSlam and Roman versus The Rock next year at Mania?
The Rock can go wrestle on nothing but WrestleMania, and you know that because
SummerSlam don't draw what? Sir, there was 90,000 people at the last one in Tennessee or what that happened.
Okay.
90,000 people? And it ain't going to draw. Sir, I'm sorry.
Not draw, but I'm talking about, Rock ain't going to wrestle for half of whatever Mania brings in. That's why he's only wrestling once.
Hold up. Rock's on the board. The more he performs, the more he gets paid on both things. Because he's making more money on both sides of this. Come on, bro. You got to think about it like that.
So is The Rock done with movies now?
Oh, I don't know.
And he's just going to focus on like TKO and everything?
He could be on both. He could be on the board and do movies if he's not wrestling anytime soon. Because the board doesn't take up anything where he's going to get hurt. That's why he can't wrestle during movies, because he might get hurt.
Right. And, well, there's that. And then, he was on the XFL thing, and then now he's not. I think he's still part owner, but he doesn't have to be involved. There's a lot to it, man. There's a whole lot to it. Me, I'm sticking with my guns on Drew McIntyre wins, but we're going to talk about Cody and Roman. And I'm going to say that Cody Rhodes does not finish the story.
Am I the only one who thought that? Am I the only one who thinks this?
No, I think Roman's retaining.
Roman retains. Out of all of
Yes.
us, we all have Roman retaining.
What? I
You have said this so many times.
Yep.
I don't think Cody finishes the story.
I don't
I
either. I hate the idea of him losing back-to-back manias. I hate that atrociously. I hate that. I don't
I
like the
will be
idea of.
wrong happily, but
but
I
he's
don't
so
think
close
that
to
Cody
breaking
wins.
that record.
That's why.
That is my point too. I said that they talked about it last night, and I said that when we were talking last night. I said he is so close to breaking the record that will be one. It'll be the same day if he loses it then. So he's got to at least retain it till next Monday. I don't care if he wins, if Cody wins the next Monday, but he's got to beat the record. Someone wants him to beat the record, and he's going to.
So is everybody aware that we could actually say Roman is already ahead due to a technicality? Every day counts as two when you're holding two titles. Oh, did anybody else think about that? Add the
Is it
two
still
belts
technically
tied
counted as two
together.
titles since they unified it? Is it still technically two titles since they unified it to make it one?
Well, okay, go back. Go back.
You won't add those days with separate titles into the one too.
Yup. Yeah. Hey man, look, let's make it a trigonometry problem for him, okay? Let's really make him think. Dude, hold on. We're talking about a place that made 21 or 24 of Ric Flair's reigns, 17 or whatever it is, 16 time. You know what I'm saying? They can fudge the numbers, buddy. They can fudge them numbers. Tell me I'm wrong. I think they could find a way to be like, well, because Roman was the champion here for this time on this belt before the unification, we take those days and then add it to the end, and now we have the total. And here we go. No, I was drinking earlier, Scott. I was drinking earlier. I had a beer when I came home because I fried up some shrimp and onion rings in the air fryer, and I decided to have a beer. Um, But that's what I'm saying. You could do that, and we could end up with the number that beats Hulk Hogan's record. Or, or Saturday he ties the record, or Saturday he beats the record.
Ties.
So if he ties the record that day, the next day he's the champ. He beat it. He
No,
doesn't
he
have to
ties the
win.
record Sunday. Sorry, I thought you said
Oh, he
Sunday.
ties it Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not winning. Cody is definitely not winning,
Yeah, I can't see Cody Rhodes winning this.
especially
I thought
since it's close. He's close too. Roman's so close.
I don't see how. I don't see how Roman's at 1400 days or whatever. It doesn't make sense to me because I just saw that he was at like 1200 days the other day and Hogan's reign was like 14. Where is that? Let me take a look. I tried to look up Roman's reign and of course it pulled up Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
The numbers
Roman's.
don't lie. Does Brock return at WrestleMania? That's the question. He's on the truck.
So was Cena. So was Austin. There's a whole lot more to that. You gotta keep that in mind. Let's see here. All right, let's see here.
Did you freeze?
No, me? Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm reading. I'm trying to.
I thought you froze for a minute. I was like,
Nope, I'm trying to see. All right, we're at 1,311 days for that title, and then 730 for the WWE Championship. So you see what I'm saying? They could buy. This is
Yeah.
counting it. This is counting it up. That's over. Well, we got here 2,041 days. I got 240. I got 2,041 looking at this. Oh man, that's a very interesting point. See, I'm gonna like having him in the audience tonight. I can tell you that because where we're getting ready to go with this whole story is going to be great. Sunday is also the anniversary of Dusty and Sika. Find out who won that, and I'll tell you who's winning Sunday. Just a thought. I like that. Now, fun part, fun fact. They have not announced Survivor Series location yet this year.
the garden.
It was announced as the Garden, and then it was taken down. It was taken down. So the conspiracy theory nut jobs started looking at all this. If it's in MSG,
Cody's
which
winning.
is the world's most famous arena, that's where it happens. Because that's where Dusty got screwed out of his title.
Yes, that would be awesome.
And
Finish
Cage or
the
no
story.
cage, that would be cooler. If the cage, that would be cooler.
Hell in a Cell. Let's go. Hell in a Cell.
No, I'm talking about a normal steel cage like it happened there.
Normal
With the
steel
same
cage people
victory,
can still jump
Cody
in there.
wins the title. He stands up top with the title. Nothing, no shenanigans happens. He keeps the title. That would be way better instead of just a. I know it sounds crazy, but just a WrestleMania ending. That would
In
be
the
cool.
garden.
And in
right,
the garden, same place as Dusty.
same style. This is the way. This is the way right here. I said earlier, Cody Rock SummerSlam because that's your money draw. And if Cody beats The Rock, he gets his title shot at Survivor Series. This is how we get there.
Because
You don't.
I get it. I get it. Because now it's like, oh, what'd you do? You lost 2 WrestleManias back to back. You don't deserve another title shot. And then The Rock
Yes,
puts himself in and says, and then it's like, well, if I beat you, Rock, at SummerSlam, I get my title shot at Survivor Series.
there it is. That's how we get there.
Because no one's gonna believe that Cody needs another title shot. He has to beat the final boss, and The Rock is the final boss.
There it is.
That's the key
I
word.
I think I like this.
Now, does he do a gauntlet before he gets to SummerSlam with The Rock? Is to beat Jimmy and Solo in the same match before he gets there, or no? Do like the
Mm,
full thing.
well, we can have a little. We can have a little bit of a break. We can have a little bit of a breather in that story, right? And let's see, Money in the Bank. No, what would be fun is King of the Ring. That's what we need. King of the Ring. They need to bring that back.
Does Zilla Fatu get involved at WrestleMania?
Oh,
No.
grief.
Another bloodline member right there. Or Jacob Fatu.
If they're gonna bring, there you go. I was gonna say if they're gonna bring any Fatu member in, it's gonna be Jacob.
Cody's got to go through Jacob too.
I don't know, man. There's an awful lot of that mess. Awful lot of that mess.
Or we're bringing Shawn Maluda back. Isn't he a Bloodline member too?
Who?
Shawn Maluda?
Oh, perhaps. Yeah. Hogan's reign is 1474. So I don't know where. Romans had 1,305 days.
It's got to be the Garden. It can't
He
be Philip.
doesn't. There's no way he ties Hogan's records this weekend. That's 120 something off. He wouldn't tie it until almost. Huh?
WWE's trying to wrestlers math.
Oh, it's wrestler's math. No, that's thank God that's wrestler's math and not promoter math. Yeah, the house is full, brother. But I don't know, man. I like the fact that we're all sticking to our guns on that one. We all got
all of us
retaining.
agreed that Roman's retaining at WrestleMania, one of the biggest WrestleManias ever.
And if the girls were here, they would have killed us all.
Oh, she would have hated me on when I said Okada deserved that belt over Eddie Kingston.
Oh no, I meant Sarah anyway. But
no, I'm saying Majestic would say, and I'm gonna say this right now. This is no hate right now. There's no fight me button. Okada deserves that belt over Eddie Kingston.
I don't think Okada needed a title yet. Number one. And I don't much care. They fired half of the workhorsemen over the weekend. I got enough problems with AEW.
Wait, that's all real? I thought that was an April Fool's joke.
No. They really released them people on April Fools.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Imagine being them on their side. Like, oh, that's a funny joke. And then find out the next day you're really fired. You don't have no job.
Well, the one girl, or the one ring announcer chick deserved it from what I read. Well, it didn't deserve it. How do you word that? She did not perform to her expectations. So she was released. Anthony Henry is one thing, but the rest of those people, I didn't really care. Most of them, I didn't know who they were. Oh, Parker Boudreaux, I knew who that was. That was stupid.
That was fake Brock.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It was like Brock Lesnar Jr. with all tats on him.
In all honesty, that dude needs to go to the NWA and learn to work. Or he needs to go somewhere and learn to work. 'Cause he can shoot. He can shoot real hard. That's not working, baby. That don't work. Jack Swagger and him probably could have had a great freaking match. Could you imagine that? Oh my God. Jack Swagger and Parker Boudreaux would have been an awesome match. Has Jack Swagger still got a job? Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
How does Tony Khan still have a job?
Well, he owns the place. But you know what? To quote what I heard earlier, if you're okay with having 5-star matches in a 25% sold out building, well, there you go. That's essentially what we heard. And there was a bunch of things from that Punk interview that kind of resonated because, you know, being in or around a lot of indie wrestling, he's like, is the building sold out? Then why do you care about much else here? He's right. If indie wrestling thinks that way, why doesn't, you know, bigger shows think that way? If you didn't think about selling that building out, what were you thinking? Why were you doing it? Rock concerts, you think Metallica wants to play a show and not sell out?
No, they're gonna sell that shit out.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That should be everybody's focus. Selling out the building. Why isn't it everybody's focus?
If it's about 90% sold out, that's a sellout right there. No,
90% is not a sellout. You know what a sellout is? When there's a
100.
big black sign with white letters hanging on the building that says sold out. That means it's sold out, dog. That's
Because
what sold out means.
You can still tarp off stuff.
When you say no vacancy outside, that means the building sold out, dog. That's sold out. I'm talking packed in there like sardines, Jack. That's what I mean. Everybody should aspire for that.
Creator Pro sold out every single show.
Well, there you go. That's good.
But then again, they're in this tiny little venue with big stars, big names. But they still sold out. They still sold it.
Okay, did they make money?
I don't know the financials on them, but I'm pretty sure they. I'm pretty sure they make money. I'm pretty sure that they sold out because they able to afford like big names to come into all their shows every single time.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, though.
They had MJF come out when he was the AEW World Heavyweight Champion and still managed to wrestle on that show.
Okay. My point is, did you make money after paying them?
I'm sure they did.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's life. That's wrestling. That's business.
I think Creator Pro is the only show that does really well on Long Island, to be honest with you.
I know
sells out every show.
Oh, that's a good thing. Luke, you were getting ready to say something.
I was gonna unmute because I think we forgot a match about WrestleMania, but it's all right. We'll probably circle back.
What match is that?
That 6 women's tag. I was wondering why we did Rock, Cody, and Roman and all them before that. It's the Bianca, Naomi, Jade versus Damage Control. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, so actually that match is not even listed on the website for WWE right now.
Okay.
It's not even listed there on the website.
Well, sorry. I have the thing on my phone, so I'm kind of just looking at it. And I'm like, okay. I'm swiping off matches that we've already done, and I was like, it's that one, and I'm like,
It's not even listed
we already
here.
know who's winning.
Oh yeah, definitely Team Bianca.
Team Jade is all it is.
Oh.
We're trying to build them.
You say me?
So happened to be.
That freeze?
No, I did. We all did, I think.
Yeah.
Might have been me though.
No, but I'm gonna go with my answer. I'm gonna go with Jade, Bianca, and Trinity on this one.
Yeah, I think we all agree it was Team Bianca winning that match. I saw this picture that would kind of mess me up. It was those three pointing at the WrestleMania sign, Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. And then it took that and compared. It had them against that dragon meme where it's the 3 dragon heads. And the 2 were kind of like angry, pissy looking. Then the one's like derpy looking. It was messed up. Man, let's see here. Chris Thunder says sold out is when the fire marshal shows up and the boys have to give up their chairs and everyone's sitting in the floor in the locker room. That is sold out. That's good.
I was at a show. I gave up my chair, and I was pretty much sitting on the floor the whole show. But it wasn't because the fire marshal. It was because one of the wrestlers actually said, "Give me a chair, somebody. Give me a chair." And I did the stupid thing and gave him the chair. And I was like, "Oh, great. Where am I going to sit now?"
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Ole Anderson always told me, he said, if you're not making money, why are you doing it? Right. And Tommy Scott, what's up, Tommy? Dude, we have covered the entirety of the weekend, both shows. All the matches have been covered and talked about. And now somebody shows up.
Oh. Who shows up?
Hang on. I'm waiting. As soon as I'm told to bring him online, 2 seconds. I'll bring him on. All right, I got you. What's up, dude?
What's up, Stravi?
What's up, buddy?
We did
How
the
are
whole
you?
show, and
Whole
you
show.
show up at the dead end.
Bro, I looked, I was like, oh shit, it was a round table tonight. Yeah, bro. A lot going on. Life. I haven't
Yeah.
streamed or anything in forever. But yeah, I'm coming back soon. Trust me. Trust me. Let me get in some light for y'all so I could at least talk real quick. I'm watching the like the new version of Tough Enough, basically. So it's kind of cool.
They made a new version of that?
The new. You said what?
They made a
They
new
made it-
version of Tough Enough?
Well, it's WWE Next Gen, and it's on Roku TV. It's
Okay,
actually
I've
kind
seen-
of
I've
dope.
seen ads for it.
Yeah, it's super dope. I liked it. I like how they doing it. Like giving you a real backstory on them and everything. Like, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, this weekend should be fun. I won't do the predictions or nothing. I just feel like a lot's gonna happen. I'll shoot y'all my predictions in a group chat. A lot is gonna happen though.
Oh, this is going to be a
I'm supposed to
while.
get somebody from AEW signing this week, but Lord knows if that'll happen.
Gold Dust. Gold Dust.
I wouldn't be
I,
against
I don't
that.
doubt that.
Oh.
That's literally the one person I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt them signing Dustin. The way he's been talking and interacting with The Rock, yeah, I kind of feel like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm 100% with you there, man. I feel like there's some serious.
But we agree Cody's not winning. Cody is still not winning.
My internet's going funky, so I'm gonna sign off since we finished it. Thank y'all for letting me
Hey.
talk.
Later.
Hey, no problem. No problem. We
Thank y'all.
appreciate you being here. We'll try to get you in on the next one, too.
All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Yep. Be sure to check out The Bottom Line with Luke Childers. Check him out on social media. The Bottom Line. Stravy, did you hear us? All three of us on this show predicted Cody Rhodes will not win the title.
I can see that.
Another
I can
one.
see him not winning there. But then again, I don't know. Honestly, like they're throwing too many Easter eggs where it might be just this feel good moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
And the payoff is Roman Rock. And listen, this is the thing about it, bro. They're throwing too much at us where it's like Rock is about to cross Roman, right? If you watched on Monday, what happened? Roman and Cody. Well, Roman and Rock beat Cody and Seth down with with belts, right? What belt was that? It wasn't the Mama Rhodes belt. It was literally a nightmare belt. At the end of the night, they held up titles, somewhat titles, right? The Rock held up Cody's Nightmare title with the Universal title. He's been teasing that he's going to cross Roman this entire time. The payoff, like we said in the last video, before we even knew that The Rock was there, I told y'all, they don't need a title for that. It's not about a title for Rock and Roman. So if they get the title off of him, now we got new, fresh storylines. The Roman's already the biggest moneymaker, the longest whatever of the modern era. That's cool. Like, ain't nobody pressed on Roman or Hulk Hogan and Bruno Sammartino. Like, nobody's really pressed on that. We just know Roman to be the longest reigning champ now. So it could happen that way, but I just don't. The build-up's too crazy. And then the Easter egg with Rock and or with Austin and Cena on the truck, bro. That wasn't for no reason. That wasn't for no reason.
Right?
They about to have them come out, bro, and it's all gonna be, bro, slowly, right? Jimmy go come out just like he did on Monday, right, to save Solo. Jimmy go come out. Jay's gonna come out. That's that, right? Nobody's gonna touch Roman though. No one will touch Roman. It'll be a whole people trying to attack Cody, and then somebody coming to save him. So the next one we got Solo. Who did Solo take out at what was it, Crown Jewel or whatever? John Cena. We go get the music, right? Cena comes out. He saves it. Nobody still touches Roman. Rock's gonna come in. Oh, you know what? Yeah, talking his shit. And then what's going to happen? Glass break. Bro, the hugest crowd pop ever. With The Rock selling his face. Come on, man. When The Rock turns his face and them eyes get super big, when he hears that glass shatter, come on. This is all the payoff, guys.
Oh,
this is all the payoff.
I say that.
If you go look at if you go watch last year's pay-per-view, right? Last year's main event, you got to pay attention like to the now I'm watching and I listen to the little Easter eggs they throwing out. Michael Cole saying, this is Cody Rhodes' first time main event in a WrestleMania. Why did you say his first time? Because you knew that the next one was coming the next year. That's why he threw that out. This is his first time main event in WrestleMania. Oh. So we should have known then that he wasn't going to win that night. But he won the next one. He's going to win, bro. You know how you saw what they did last year. Dalton, our bro, was there last year, and he said Bull almost like had a hissy fit and almost fell over the balcony when Cody lost. Bro, they not going 2 years in a row?
Yep.
No, I don't know.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row.
I still think he's losing. He's winning it at the Garden.
Yep. We're sticking with Madison Square Garden.
Y'all think he's gonna win at Madison Square Garden? Madison Square Garden does not have the significance that it did when his dad did that years ago. Also,
the world's
if you
most
notice,
famous arena.
It's so much history has happened.
World's most famous arena, cool. But whose name is attached to that? Who had their own wing? Who had their own special entrance to get into that famous arena? The name we don't say anymore on TV. Say his name. Ain't that what CM Punk said? Who called you the chosen one? Say his name.
Vince McMahon Sr.
Say his name.
Vince McMahon Sr.
We're not allowed to say it. We're not allowed. Look, if you look at the Bray documentary, bro, they literally edited Vince out of Bray's documentary. It was parts where, yeah, that was Vince. We know that was Vince, but you didn't see his face at all for a reason. Bro, no one cares about him winning at Madison Square Garden. It wouldn't even be televised. That's not a payoff. What kind of payoff is that for WWE? We're talking about $1 billion. We're talking about $1 billion company, guys.
Man,
it's about payoffs. It's about payoffs. We talk about $1 billion company. This ain't indies right here. We talk about they want people to see it. Why would they do it at Madison Square Garden? That's not televised ever.
It will be. They're going to do Survivor Series there.
So he's going to win at Survivor Series for what? What's the significance of that?
That's the event that Dusty was screwed at.
At Survivor Series?
Yes. And he's going to finish the story is what's going to happen.
Finish the story at Survivor Series
That
at
was
the
not a
building.
Survivor Series. I'll send it to you, bro. I am a Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes fanatic. That is not where that happened. It wasn't Survivor Series when he won that title. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was literally a Madison Square Garden house show. It was not, and it was via count out, and that's when it happened. It was not at Survivor Series, guys. It was not. Dusty was on Undertaker's team at Survivor Series in '91. Yeah, that was a thing, but Dusty didn't. No, that's not when that happened. I will literally send it to y'all. I'm gonna look it up as soon as we get off here. Yeah, that's not when that happened.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
There's no
Rhodes
significance to
took
Survivor
on.
Series.
Yes, there is. All right, then it's not Survivor Series, but it's Madison Square Garden.
Right, it was. That's what I said.
Rhodes took on superstar Billy Graham at WrestleMania
Yep.
for the belt in front of a sold out crowd in Madison Square
Boom.
Garden.
Boom.
Okay, still that's Madison Square Garden. It's still the Garden.
WrestleMania. What's bigger,
It's-
Madison Square Garden or Mania? What's bigger,
get
Madison
your-
Square Garden or the Mania?
I get your,
WrestleMania is literally wrestling Super Bowl.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if this happens, dog. That's all.
Also, remember back to the booze. Remember the
not only
booze.
that. Here's the thing. Also, that strikes me. They're this close to breaking the record. This close. Do you think that Cody's gonna do it when he's this close?
September is a far time away, and we got a lot to do. So who will we have face him until September or until then?
All right, it's
Also-
100. Hold on, it's 120 something days. Which, if you do the math, it's 4 months.
I'm going to give you the main reason he's not winning. He's not going to lose. The main reason Cody's not going to lose, if he loses, he never challenges for the WWE Championship ever again. It's not happening.
Who said that?
Rock said that on SmackDown. That's a part of the
What?
stipulation.
No, that was
Go
Roman.
look it up.
No, that
No,
was
go
Roman.
look it up. Go look it up.
Roman said if he loses, he will retire.
No. I'm gonna send it to you. Listen. I'm gonna send it to you. When Rock was making these stipulations, the bloodline rules match, all of that, bro. He said it. If Cody loses, he never challenges for the WWE title again. That was 2 weeks ago. Y'all know me, bro. This storyline, y'all know I'm on it. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. It's like a 39-minute promo. Trust me.
Good Lord.
SmackDown. Rock said it. So that's when I said, "Oh, yep, he's not losing, bro. There's no way he's losing. Why would they? Okay, last time they did that stipulation, AEW. Okay, he was cool in not becoming the world champ there. This is about his dad. This is different, bro. This is different. Once they put that stipulation on it, I'm like, oh, y'all just told us what's gonna happen. And then next year at WrestleMania, probably not WrestleMania. I give it to SummerSlam, bro. Roman versus Rock. Because Roman's going to have a break after this, and not just a break where he's just not on TV. No, he's going to go away for a while. Vacation. He's done this for too long, bro. It's a thing about real life in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at the real life part of it too. He got family, bro. 2 sets of twins and a daughter that's in high school now. Yeah, bro. There's no way they're not giving Roman the break that he needs. And one day, I'm telling you, I'm gonna find that promo and send it to both of y'all. I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
Okay.
Rock said it when Rock said, listen, if you don't win, you never get the challenge for the title again. That solidified it for me. That let me know, oh, yep, then he's gonna win the title. He's winning for sure.
I still don't believe it.
I don't remember that spot. We'll have to watch the video. But at any rate, man. I'll be back on air Thursday, Stravy, if you want to chime in on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll come on. For sure.
Come on. Because, Thursday's going to be talking all kinds of... Right on. Thursday, we're going to be talking all kinds of wild shit. Talking about some indie stuff, because we got indie stuff coming up.
Okay.
And, of course, it's Mania weekend. We got to go on air, because this is the time where everybody wants to be talking.
Everybody wants wrestling. Everyone wants wrestling.
I've been talking 4 hours today, 2 separate podcasts. So You know,
I know y'all are
He's-
pissed real quick before I go in the house because I got to go put Royce down. But listen, I know y'all are pissed about Roman being the one inducting Paul Heyman, correct?
I'm not pissed.
I'm not a fan of
Right.
that idea, but it is what it is.
I'm not pissed.
Right. Right. You said you're not pissed?
No.
I am. I am. So many people have had such a long tenure with him. I get it. We can't do Brock, and I wouldn't want Brock anyway, but
RVD.
it's so many other Tommy Dreamer, RVD.
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer should be the one inducting him into the Hall of Fame. Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley. So many people from ECW.
I mean, Sabu. Nah.
Spike Dudley.
No, not really Sabu. I would have gave it to Tommy Dreamer. I would have let the Does no. Well, you know why they're not going to do Taz, but the Dudleys and Tommy Dreamer, I would have let them do it, bro. Just off of how they built ECW together, like, and all of that, like everybody was saying, Stone Cold, Stunning Steve Austin was only with them.
To be honest, you're right. You're absolutely right. You know why I'm going to say you're right? Because where's WrestleMania? ECW
in
country.
In Philly.
So,
Exactly.
You needed Tommy Dreamer, RVD, all those guys to come and induct him.
But they're going to boo the shit out of him. They're going to boo the shit out of them the entire segment, and I think that's why they're doing it to build to the WrestleMania match like they did last year with Ray and Dom. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
Yep. But like I say, we'll talk more about this stuff on Thursday.
Yeah,
Friday
Thursday.
night SmackDown, Friday night Hall of Fame, Saturday NXT, Stand and Deliver, Saturday live show in where am I at? I'm in Matthews. I'm somewhere Saturday. Matthews, Battle of the Belts. Saturday WrestleMania, Sunday WrestleMania, and I took off work for Sunday. I didn't take off work for Easter Sunday. I took off work for WrestleMania.
Get that time and a half, brother.
No, we don't get paid for holidays that they don't recognize. We only get like 8 holidays a year. It's not like the government where we got them all, like 30 something.
That's BS. All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all Thursday. Get on here.
All right. We'll talk to you everybody Thursday. We'll see you Thursday, 8 o'clock for the Wrestling Wire. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. And if you didn't know, I told you so. Go do it so that way you can follow us. That's
30 away. 30 away. Let's go.
Yes. Hit all them buttons.